Do you want to learn how I achieve this amazing look? Then stay glued and keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please do well to hit the subscription button, give this video a thumbs up, comment and share. Thank you. Let's get right into it. First, we're going to groom the brow using a spoolie and a new blade. Next, we'll go ahead to clean her face using a wipes. This will help us remove dirt and oil from her face and get the face ready for the makeup. For hydration, we'll be using the Dr. Rashel Vitamin C Serum to hydrate her face. You want to apply this on her face, blend properly and dry out with a mini fan. Next, we'll go ahead to moisturize her face using the Blossom moisturizer. You want to apply this evenly on the skin. Next, we'll go ahead to apply hydrating primer on her face, and we are applying it evenly on the parts of her face where we will not be applying the mattifying primer. You want to apply that very well. Make sure it blends into the skin and dry out with a mini fan. And for the hydrating primer, we are using omaricode face hydrating primer. Next, we'll go ahead and mattify her face using the Gentle Dove mattifying primer. You want to apply this evenly on the T-zones of her face, blend in properly and dry out with a mini fan. Next, we'll go ahead to set all that using the Nia makeup primer spray to spray and lock all that in, dry out with a fan, and then we'll go ahead and do the foundation. For foundation, we are using the Maybelline Superstay and the Maybelline Fitme in 350 and 330. And we'll be blending that out with our Yglam beauty sponge. You want to blend properly and make sure that there are no harsh lines. Next, we'll go ahead and contour her face. For contour, we are using the black opal stick foundation, and you want to contour the cheekbone. Contour from directly where the ear ends downwards, contour the hairlines, contour the bridge of her nose, her jawline. Using the same beauty sponge, we'll go ahead to blend all that properly. Always make sure you blend out with a beauty sponge to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Next, we'll go ahead to apply liquid blush, and for liquid blush, I'll be using the imagic lip palette. I'll be picking these two shades from the lip palette. Using the same beauty sponge, I'll go ahead and blend it into the skin. You want to blend this directly on the cheekbone, just slightly above where you did the contour work. Next, we'll go ahead and conceal her face. For concealer, I'm using the Yanga Beauty concealer. You want to put that at the back of your hand or in your foundation tray. Using a precise brush, I will pick the product and apply it direct under the eyes, on the forehead, on the jaw and on the bridge of the nose. This brush helps me control the amount of product I apply on her skin. Go ahead and blend that out properly using the same beauty sponge. Next, we'll go ahead and set the face using the becharm ageless powder palette. With the same palette, we're going to set all over the face, also do the contour. So we're setting under the eye using a powder shade that is one shade lighter than her skin. This helps the makeup comes out flawless at the end of the day. Next, we'll go ahead and set the cream contour using a pressed powder from the becharm ageless, and this pressed powder is 2 shades darker than her skin. You want to set everywhere you did the cream contour. Next, we'll go ahead and set the highlighted area using the glam setting powder. You want to press this product into the eyes, under the eyes, press the product, not apply it because we're basically setting, we are not baking yet. So press the product into her skin, set everywhere you did the highlights, which is under the eyes, the bridge of the nose, the forehead and the jaw. We're also going to reverse her contour as well. We'll go ahead to apply powder blush on her face. This will help us bring warmth and color to the face, and I'm using this pink shade. I'm basically applying it on top of the cheekbone and on the tip of her nose. Took a few minutes break for her to hydrate herself and snack up a bit. Then we went ahead to start the eyeshadow work. And for eyeshadow, we're using those 2 eyeshadows, which is from Zaron and the Meet Matte. So first we'll go ahead to apply some eyeshadow primer on the eye. For eyeshadow primer, we're using the Glam Girl eyeshadow primer. So you want to make sure you blend that properly on the eyelid. This will prevent your eyeshadow application from breaking out. Tell your client or your model or anybody to keep their eyes closed all through the eyeshadow application process. So we'll start off first using the shade of powder we use for her contour, then go in and start the transition work. You'll be seeing the colors I'm picking for the transition. So for transition, you want to start off with the lighter shade first before you go in with the darker shade. Have a tissue handy so that you clean off excess product before blending into the inner corners of the eye so that it's not looking excessively dark. I don't know if this helps. Next, using this orange shade from the Blot Beauty eyeshadow palette, we'll be warming up the transition of the eyeshadow. Blend that properly into the skin. Then we'll go ahead to cut the crease of the eyes because this eyeshadow look is a cut crease. So I asked her to look up first so I will know where her crease stopped to help prevent eyeshadow from going above the crease when I apply it, so that the purpose for the look will not be defeated at the end of the day. I don't know if that makes sense. So you want to take your time to cut the crease. For cutting of the crease, I'm using the same primer I used on the eyelid, and I'm tracing it the way I want the look to be. You can trace yours whichever way you want. Just have a purpose in mind, what you intend to create. Next, using a blending brush, we're going to blend all that in for a seamless eyeshadow application. For eyeshadow application on the lid, I'll be using the Meet Matte eyeshadow palette. You want to apply that on the lid. Be careful so it doesn't go above the cutting of the crease. Apply it seamlessly. Press the product onto the eyelid. Then we'll go ahead to do the next color and we'll blend out so that there are no harsh lines between the eyeshadow application, because for this eyeshadow I'm doing more than one color. In order to enhance the cut crease, that's the line of the cut crease, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow with a precise brush. I'm going to pick that color and then apply it on the cut crease. This is going to pronounce it more for the drama I want to showcase on the eyes. Using the Tehila eyeliner gel, we are going to line her eyes and then line her waterline as well. Trust me to always smudge those eyes, but if this is not you, you can skip the process. But for me, I always love to smudge those eyes. I think it makes the eye more beautiful and pronounced. I'm sure you will all agree with me that this look is giving everything it should give. Why don't you hit that subscription button and give this video the thumbs up that it deserves? Leave a comment and share. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. So next we'll go ahead to take off the setting powder under the eyes, and then we're basically pressing it in using the Milani powder in the shade 109. To prep the natural lashes with the Kissbeauty mascara, you want to prep it for the artificial lashes, even though I didn't film the application in this video, but you want to prep that. This will take out any eyeshadow or powder fallout on the eyelashes. Next, we'll go ahead to enhance the tear dot using this shade from the Zaron eyeshadow palette we've been working with. We applied her lashes off camera, and we also went ahead to do her brows, but there will be a detailed video posted later on how we achieve this beautiful brow. So next we'll go ahead to take out the reverse contour. That's the setting powder application there. You want to dust out the whole face, set it. Next, we'll go ahead to lift her face using the sharp edge of our beauty blender and a powder that is 1 or 2 shades lighter than her skin tone, so it can glide in with the powder underneath her eye region. Next, we'll go ahead and top up the blush on her face. As you can see, it has gone out a bit because of all the powder application, so you just want to top that up a bit. And then we'll go ahead to do her lip work, and for the lip work I'm using the imagic lip palette. Next, we'll go ahead to apply lip gloss, and for gloss I'll be using the clear lip gloss from Blossom Cosmetics. Next, we'll go ahead to apply mascara under the eyes, and you want to be careful when doing this so that you don't stain the work that you have already done. Then next, we'll go ahead to add glow to her face, and for glow we are using the Tehila Glow and Blush palette. Next, we'll go ahead to set the makeup with the green tea Kissbeauty setting spray. This will help us take off all the powdery effect from the makeup. Then next, we'll go ahead to seal it with the soopro seal it spray. You want to spray that all over the face and dry out with a mini fan. And here is the final looks, guys. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, comment and share, and do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.